American movie producer Harvey Weinstein, has reached a settlement with some of his victims for $44 million, which came out of an insurance policy. And I believe his company, according to the article I linked in the description, will file bankruptcy, only having $500,000 after all these alleged actions he went through, stemming back from over almost 20 years ago. But let's talk about it. We back, Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate the love and support, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss a video. So he was the originator of the Me Too movement. He was the first one to get it rolling. He was the first one to really go through it. He invented it. He was I won't say he was the inventor, but he was the cause of the invention that we know as the Me Too movement. We had cases, according to the article, going back to 2013 to 2003 to mid 2000s as well too. So alleging that he committed some sexual harassment and some other crimes. Some of the sexual harassment crimes, the sexual harassment is a misconduct. It's not criminal charges, but he is facing some charges, some serious sexual charges that two different charges. One got threw out because of contradicting statement or whatever, conflicting statement that one of the women made, and pretty much you know how I go in Hollywood, kind of like a pay for play type of thing. You got to pay me something before you get to act in my roles. And he was using his power, and truth be told, he wasn't the only one doing it. Obviously this whole Me Too thing manifested into something that spilled outside of Hollywood. You had people that had a case at Dave & Buster's, I forget where that was at, that they said the manager was making them do acts to get promotions, and it spilled out into the work world. It spilled out to Bill Cosby. It spilled out to everywhere, it spilled out to strippers and stuff of that nature. So this is where it originated at, with Harvey Weinstein, and he's been going through this for quite some time. He go to trial later this year for the whole situation, but he spilled out $44 million to the $30 million to the victims. The other $14 million went to any legal fees his board of directors went through on his company. He was known for Pulp Fiction and other movies he'd done as well too. And Pulp Fiction was super dope. And he fucked up a lot of people's lives, to keep it real, man. People that worked for him that had to testify and say, did this happen? Did that not happen? His insurance policy covered all that. And they said, I'm not sure. I heard it was several women that's going to split this pot, but I heard as many as 80 people came forward. And over the test of time, this is almost over 20 years that he been doing this, not thinking this was going to come back, bite him in his ass. He 63, 65 years old. And now, what's done in the dark come to the light. And now anybody, his fault is his fault. Now, I say his fault is your fault. You know what I'm saying? It's your fault if, it's your fault if you did this to a young woman, or if you're a woman, you did this to a man, even though he won't come forward. You had other men, you had Terry Crews come out there and put his masculinity on the line and say it happened to him as well too. If you done this, it's your fault. But Harvey Weinstein, the magnitude and the majority of people that came forward against him, it spawned the entire movement. Now you got people's lives being crippled. You got people like Tyrann Mathieu from the Kansas City Chiefs, the Honey Badger. He got extorted for fake claims of this, by his own cousin, saying that he was going to make up a story to get him kicked out the league if he didn't give him $5 million. You got women taking advantage of this and now saying that, oh, he looked at me, and now it's spawning a whole new feminist movement. And this dude was responsible for the whole movement going down, man. And like I said before, he gonna fry. All this stress that's been put on him, we'll see what happens. But he better get that same treatment Bill Cosby got, if not worse, for him starting the whole thing. But hey, it is what it is. And he made him and his brother was in business. He made them both look bad, and his reputation was forever nuked in the public's eye. But hey, he probably get some white privilege in here and get off. But hey, it is what it is. But for him, he need to, obviously he need to apologize. But the whole thing is this: an admission of guilt by him paying these women off. And I would say it is an admission of guilt. I did something wrong. I'm not giving nobody a dime if I ain't did nothing wrong. You feel me? I ain't giving you a dime. But let me know what you think. I'll link the article in the description. It's a nice lengthy one. Don't forget, we on social media. You can look at the links in the description. Let me know what you guys think. Goodfellas Sports TV, one time for the one time. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Let me know what you guys think about the whole situation. We gone.